we gotta do is get our hands. All we gotta do is get our hands.
Hello, people. How are we today? How are we doing? So, we got some updates on Jon Hurwitz. Now, he did a Twitter Q&A the other day, and I did talk about him mentioning season 6, but we're going to go into the other things that he said on Twitter. So, let's get this up. Jon Hurwitz. Okay, so he answered a bunch of questions yesterday, a lot of them season 5 related. And we can talk a little bit about the season 6 stuff as well, because that was quite interesting. Let me just enlarge the screen so you guys can see fully what I'm reading. Okay, so here we go. So you guys can read that, right? Actually, you know what? Let's change to this layout. Much better. So yeah, Jon Hurwitz did a Q&A yesterday. And this is pretty much what he said about some season 5 stuff. So, like, the first thing we need to talk about is definitely this. Like, it's very important. I've been getting a bunch of people that are saying to me in my recent video, oh, why are we talking about season 6? Season 5 isn't out. It's like, okay, chill the F out. Like, I'm not going all in about season 6. It's obviously not even here yet. But Jon Hurwitz said they haven't written it. So that is something you need to know, because usually when a season comes out, you are wondering, okay, are we going to get an update on if there's going to be another season after this? Because we got that with season 3, about season 4. And after season 4, we got confirmation season 5 was happening. But it was even before season 5 was out. So people that are moaning to me about that, just chill your beans. Like, this is pretty straightforward. It's good to know that season 6 hasn't been written yet, because then we get an idea of when like can we expect season 6. Like, you know, nothing confirmed yet on the date, because we're still far away from that. But you know, they said after filming Obliterated they will write it. You know, they could start filming, you know, early next year, and you know, we could get it at the end of the year for 2023 or early 2024, but that's just my guess. We have to see how they go about it. They can't rush Obliterated. I mean, that actually sounds like a really fun story as well. I mean, I have so much faith in the creators with their future projects after what they've done with Cobra Kai, and I love it. Okay, so one of the questions that was asked is about Anthony's story in season 5, and someone asked him that simple question, and Jon said, like, there's a moment in season 5 where he's absolutely obsessed with Griffin's performance. I felt it to my core. Is this like a defining moment for Anthony? Because maybe this is the first time he really gets a big scene. And who is it going to be with? And what's going to happen? I'm kind of curious. Like, we can actually see Anthony learning karate in the trailer. He's literally learning it with Chosen and the Miyagi-Dos and Eagle Fangs. Even Robby's there. So Anthony's probably going to step up quite a bit next season, like learning karate. I mean, I won't be surprised if Sam was also part of that as well. I think that would actually make a lot of sense. I see so many regulars. Everybody say, what's up, Ray J? RJ Stray boy. Z. How do you guys feel about Anthony going into season 5? I'm very curious what's going to happen with him. Cobra Kai World. I'd say season 6 could release in December 2023. I won't be surprised. I'll be happy with that as well. I wouldn't be annoyed. I mean, people got to understand we got season 4 and 5 very close together. Like, it's pretty rare to see 2 seasons come out in 1 year. And with Cobra Kai, it started off with it, once a year. But yeah, we'll get it. So we'll get to it. But yeah, just don't rush the creators. Like, last one we want is rushing it. I feel like we will root for Anthony this season because he's now going to be the bullied kid. Because at the end of season 4, they teased, Kenny's going to bully him. It's kind of ironic now because the bullied kid is literally now the bully, and then the bully is now the bullied kid. Like, they've just reversed their roles, which is quite interesting. It's crazy. What's up, Melissa? I honestly believe we'll get a scene with Sam because Sam is like probably gone off karate after the whole tournament thing. I think her and Anthony need to come together. She needs to look out for her brother. I think Anthony will tell her about all this bullying, and she probably won't even know about it until maybe the water park, or maybe she doesn't even see that. But we got to see what happens because she's there. She's got to be there. Like, everyone's there. Tori as well. I'm actually enjoying the wait. Do you know what? In the time that we wait for season 6, like, they could just promote more of season 6. Like, I just think Netflix need to market more, and I think Sony are getting in the way of that. But I really hope Netflix market Cobra Kai more because this show deserves more marketing. Deserves way more. I mean, naturally, he might not be like a very good fighter per se, but he might actually be more like Daniel in the sense, like, because no, Daniel's a very good fighter now, but obviously he was very flimsy before. I feel like Anthony will be flimsy, but he's gonna like be really smart in the way he fights, so he'll really have us like, he'll be thinking ahead of his opponents. I feel like he's gonna be that fighter because Sam is very different to Daniel. Like, yeah, she's Miyagi-Do, but she's got that edge when she fights. Sort of like why she was really intertwined with Miyagi-Do's. Eagle Fang's like karate, because obviously you could see that she can be more aggressive, and that's different to Daniel. Daniel's so defensive, but Sam has a balance of both. Anthony is probably going to be more of the defensive side, like his father. So, like, Anthony's going to learn offense, don't get me wrong, but like, I think with Sam, you get more of that aggressive fighting style. And then with Anthony, it's more like he's really smart in using defense. I think, like, it's like what Chosen said, defense comes in many forms. So I think Anthony's going to have something unique that Sam doesn't have, but similar to his father, but again, his own thing. Like, all the LaRussos have their own style, which I think is cool. They're not just being like Daniel, I don't know why that happens. That's so weird. It just randomly disconnects. Sorry, guys. Okay, I guess we've covered this tweet. Strike First Media put this, which is interesting because you know what? Season 4, we got a poster at the start of December, and we're literally a few weeks out from season 5. We've not even had an official poster yet. And I find it weird that we don't have a poster. So Strike asked a good question about this. Shout out to him. Go check him out if you haven't. Strike. I nearly said it. Strike First Media. John said that the post is like badass, 10 out of 10. He said he worked closely with Netflix on the trailer and poster and loved the work the marketing team did. That's quite cool to hear because that means that's probably why we got all those badass moments in the trailer, right? Yeah, I'm so glad the post is going to be good, but I don't honestly know what it's going to have. I assume they'll have people like the main guys in it, like also having Chosen in. I don't know if Mike Barnes will be in the poster, but I think it'll just be a badass one. I'd like to see character posters again as well, like what they did with season 4. That was really cool. I'm sure we will get that. I mean, I want to see character posters on like everybody, even the senseis that are coming to help Terry Silver. Like, I want to see character posters on them too. Like, that would be pretty badass. But yeah. Who's going to play your father, bud? I'm not Miguel. I'm playing. I mean, I can't tell you who's playing my father, but you'll find out in season 5. Vamos. Speak of the mofo. Strike the wide media. W live. Thank you, David. Everybody in the chat say W Miggy. Just say W Miggy. I just want to see how many of you are like active. Shamoon, did you see the season 5 leak? I'm not talking about that because that could ruin spoilers for people that have theories, and I think it's already like spoiled a few things for me as well. That like I feel my theories have kind of been confirmed by it, so I'm not going to go into that. Sorry, my friend that I got into Cobra Kai just popped up to me saying yes. Did you guys see my Instagram story? I literally got out the bath and my hair was so messy. Look, Miggy's season 5 hair be like. If you guys haven't followed my Instagram, it's Cobra Kai Nation YT. Follow me on there. Press that button you see right there. For me, it says edit profile. For you, it says follow. So do it. W Miggy, love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. So many. Even Kenny is here. Have a feeling Mike Barnes will be on Chosen level. If they fight, I mean, I think Chosen wouldn't know of his karate ability. That would honestly be it. It would just be a plot thing. Won't be like, oh, he's better than him. I'll quickly answer this question. How will I fill out content for 16 months? I mean, we don't know the exact release date, but I always put a lot of content out every month. Like, I do my best in doing that. Recently, I've been a bit more less with content. I think I just got a bit of a burnout. But throughout the year, we get, updates on the creators. We'll get a teaser. We'll get stuff. If anything, the wait for season 3 was very long. And obviously, I started my channel before season 3 had come out. So for me, that was like, I mean, I was waiting, obviously, but I really was more invested in the show once I made my channel, because I was really thinking about how much I love the show, and I just didn't think of starting a channel sooner. I just wish I did, though. But there's always a way, there'll be loads of things. I mean, I have stuff that I would do throughout the year, in like all content, like fun stuff, and there'll be loads of cool stuff. So you have to stay subscribed. If you aren't subscribed now and turn on notifications on. But yeah, don't you worry about content. I also will be talking more about Marvel because I have a Marvel channel and I am on TikTok as well. So I post a lot on there, and it's kind of like a pop culture thing. So check out my TikTok. It's the same name as my YouTube name. You'll find me. Maybe. I can't. No comment. What do you think will happen between Sam and Miguel this season? Okay, this is a good question. I was speaking to a few friends, Strike First Media, even one of them, and we were saying if anything happens to Sam and Miguel, I think they could have an issue with their relationship because Miguel's focused on, going to Mexico, finding his dad, and you have Sam that's distraught with the tournament result, and it's her fault. She feels like it's all her fault. Cobra Kai has expanded and done all this stuff. She lost to Tori. But if anything goes wrong with those two, I don't think it's going to be like, why are they breaking up again? I think the writers are going to do it in a way that you'll basically feel very... I just don't see them like hashing it in like a cringy way. I think Sam and Miguel might just need a break because they're so focused on their own stuff. Like, I don't think it's really necessary to keep the relationship going if they're really focused on themselves. So I can understand that. And people need to remember they're teenagers in the show. So like this stuff happens a lot with teenagers. They're like, you heard this person's got back with this person. It's like, wow, you broke up not long ago. But like the thing is, they're maturing a lot. Season 5 is really their season to fully mature into young adults, even though they're not at 18 yet. But like Sam and Miguel, I think they will have maybe a little break. And Tori and Robby, the whole tension with Cobra Kai there, like Robby probably doesn't want her in. What's that going to do? If anything, that would bring Robby and Miguel closer, even after their fight. And with Tori and Sam, like they need to interact finally, like before the season finishes, and then season 6 will be their season to really interact and bond. And same with Miguel and Robby. But I think Miguel and Robby will break their beef earlier than Sam and Tori do. Hey, Philomena, thank you for popping in. I hope you're all right. I don't think Mike's going to be an either. I just think we'll see how they go about that. But I personally think it will be like, he's always been like a lone wolf guy. I don't see him being on anyone's side. Maybe he just wants to like take advantage of the situation if he could, maybe. But I don't know what they're doing with him. Strike that like button for Sham. Thank you, Cody boy. Listen to Cody, otherwise he'll show you no mercy and strike first. You guys got quite a few questions. I will definitely get to those soon. But I want to get through these tweets from John. But Strike, yes. Cobra Kai game is coming out soon. I'm excited for that. I mean, that's actually a very good point, no, Strike brought that up, because the wait for season 6, this game is going to be a thing throughout the entire year, like next year as well. And when it comes out this September, I'm going to be smashing that game out a lot. So we're definitely going to be streaming a lot. And as Evan Sourceboy says, oh no, I thought he was going to add a smart comment. But no, Sam and Miguel endgame. I don't know, bro. We don't know what's going to happen. We'll see. But no, like Strike said, lots of gaming streams. I'll be doing streams with other creators, like with the game, and I'll be like live streaming it. Probably do a weekly thing, and I might smash that game out like every day. When season after a whole of September, probably every day I'll be playing that game. Once the game is out. And yeah, like October is going to be huge with that game. So yeah, get the game. It's honestly going to be great. I'm hoping they release more stuff on that soon. Maybe we'll get news on it very soon as well. Okay, I quickly, before I get to any other questions, whatever, what was it like meeting Hana Keppel? Meeting Hana was so cool. Like, I didn't like record my interaction with her. Just in the moment, it was like, just wanted to embrace it. Probably should have, so you guys can kind of see how cool she is and just how cool the interaction I had with her was. But she was really cool. Like, I think as nice as you could imagine, maybe nicer. Super friendly. Just it's really cool to speak to. And like low key, I was kind of interviewing her because there was literally no one at a table, and I was just talking to her. Yeah, she was lovely, and found out she's actually quite a big Marvel fan. And she was saying, like, because she doesn't watch that much series, she's more of a movie buff. So I learned a little bit about Hana. It was cool. Yeah, for people that didn't see, like, I mean, obviously I got a photo with her, so you can see that's the photo. Yeah, meeting her was really cool. Like, honestly, definitely, she's just super down to earth, super nice. Obviously, very pretty. Yeah, she's a W, man. I'm not simping, so don't say that. I'm just telling the truth. But yeah, like, I mean, obviously seeing Jesse as well and Martin was really cool. Yeah, I just kind of wish I'd spoken to her a little bit more. But yeah, I'll catch her again at another Comic-Con. Shibuya Moon. Do you know what? Actually, I didn't even say that to her, and I feel like a bit of an idiot now because it would have made sense. Yeah, I mean, the whole thing with Sam and Miguel, like, the love drama, I think if they break up, just keep them as friends. Don't, like, hate each other. I don't think, if they break up, I don't think they're going to do the whole, Sam blocks him on Instagram and all this. I think that was just too much. Like, I don't want to see that again. I'm sure they'll maturely be friends, but I think it'll be showing you the difference. Like, they're broken up maybe again, but, like, this time they're being more mature about their breakup and just trying to focus on themselves, you know. But yeah, hey, Cine Mamba, your Wi-Fi's working now. How you doing, man? Scooby Dooby Doo. Wait, is there any Scrappy Doo in the chat? Oh. How am I? Can we just make this clear? I'm 23. How the F could I be Miguel's dad? I'm just going to put it out there. I think it's funny when people say I'm Miguel's twin brother, I'm his cousin, I'm a variant Miguel. I think it's cool. But when people say I'm Miguel's dad, it's like, dude, I'm like literally nearly his age. Like, why are people calling me Miguel's dad? Just because I got a facial hair. Like, come on, man. Like, what? Oh, it's weird. Oh, man. I mean, that stuff it does happen, probably more so in America as well, with the teen stuff, but maybe here too. But all the block thing, yeah, that's just very childish. I don't think that's going to happen between them again if they break up. Like, I don't think that will happen. Yeah, that stream was hilarious. You walk around dressed like him in a red gi as well. Oh, I love wearing that red gi, by the way. I mean, I wanted to wear it now, but I need to, like, save it for another time, I guess. I just find the whole Miguel's dad thing funny when someone says I'm Miguel's dad. I just don't get it because I don't look like a dad, do I? Okay, next tweet. This is actually quite funny. This is obviously something not so important, but I like the way Jon answers it. He says, we'll get to see what Chosen likes to watch on TV. Because someone asked any hints of what happens next season. Guys, comment in the stream. What do you think Chosen is going to watch? Because, like, I'm curious. Like, what if he's watching, like, Entourage or something? Oh, that'd be funny. Yeah, I mean, hey, he could be watching The Karate Kid, the Jaden Smith one. Well, I'd love to see if he's watching, like, some badass film. It'd be so cool if they snuck in, like, a Bruce Lee movie or like some other film, but just something really cool. Okay. Ooh. Okay, some few are asking about Sam antagonizing Tori. I mean, I don't think we're gonna have that, but I think she will find out about the whole thing with Tori knowing that. Just curious what her reaction would be to that. But John said Sam's journey is an important one this season, so you know it's definitely going to be interesting between her and Tori. Oh my god! I just realized my overlay had gone because of the thing. Silver's commercials, Rocky films. Well, if there's not in Rocky in there, that'd be cool. But yeah, Sam's gonna have a big story arc, like with everything going on. Like her losing the tournament, there's a potential to show you an interesting perspective on Sam's feelings and emotions after that, and also like finding out everything about the fact that Cobra Kai cheated and Tori knowing this, like that's gonna go either way for Sam. Either she's gonna find out Sam had to hold this stuff, everything that's going on with her, or she's gonna be like, you hid this from all of us. Like, what the F? Like, Sam would probably get really mad at that, but she might. It depends on how she hears it, and also like understanding the bigger picture to things. I hope there is a movie too. I mean, I don't want a new Karate Kid film that's not canon though. Like that news I heard is just silly. If it's good, cool, but I'd still rather have something canon to Cobra Kai in the Karate Kid universe. But yeah, I'm hoping we get like a Cobra Kai movie. That'd be cool. Maybe we get the film a few years after the series is over, because they've done that with Teen Wolf, where like 5 years after they finish the show, they come back with the film and it's like set in the future. And you also have all the stuff with like Community. I don't know if you guys watch that show. It's so funny. They always made this joke saying 6 seasons in a movie. They did the 6 seasons. They've got a movie on the way because Dan Herman, the creators, actually confirmed it. They're currently discussing it now, and I think they're going to be writing it soon. Oh my god, if I was in the show, I would, no matter if it's related to Miguel or not, just being in the show would be one of the biggest dreams of my life. And like I would never forget it. Like I think that would be, if I couldn't talk about content for like 6 months, in like the way I usually would, because if I'm on set, unless I don't know what happens with the rest of the season, because I wouldn't want to read all the other scripts, even just being involved in one scene and that's all I know, I'd be over the moon. Like I would probably, that'd be one of the best moments of my life, or the best moment, because like that would, I can't even explain how much that'd mean to me. So just, yeah, I think any of us would feel the same. It'd be so cool to be in Cobra Kai. I mean, I'd love to be in the show before it finishes, and then you got the spin-off, but oh, that'd be amazing. But yeah, like we covered the Sam stuff. Okay, this one's quite interesting. It's about Mike Barnes. I was gonna do a video on this, but we'll discuss it here. Is Mike Barnes a cameo? Does he play a role in the story? This is what this user asked, and John said Mike has a meaningful role in the story. So, how many episodes do you guys think Mike will be in season 5? Comment in the stream now, because I'm thinking he's gonna get the Chosen season 3 treatment, like 2 episodes minimum, 3 episodes. We'll see him in maybe. I just don't see him being in more episodes because there's so much going on this season. It's not about Mike. So like, you know, I think they have to do it right. But we shall see. Also, guys, if you haven't smashed the like button, let's get this video to 200 likes. Smash the like button now. Asa! Cool. I don't. Half the season would be pushing it, but I think at least 3 episodes. Yeah. 3 episodes.
You just don't want to admit there's always been a little Cobra Kai in you.
Haha.
I'm coming for you, bitch.
I love these clips. Honestly, I love these are gold.
Like my man Miguel over here.
I love that scene. Like my man Miguel over here. He's like flexing.
I think what I meant to say.
Quiet! 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 That was definitely one of my favorite quiets. But, you know, sometimes someone calls you and you just feel like this.
Hello? Hey. Long time.
You're just like, nah. Yeah, I've been talking about that Sam, what Sam said. Yeah, the cringe there. Me and Jacob always say about the cringe. Wow, some of you really think 4 to 5 episodes. I mean, like Cindy Mamba and majority of you, like 2 to 3 would make sense. Oh, hello, Cobra Kai boy. Yeah, like, I don't see him being in it more. Because Barnes is just not the focus this season. So, definitely got to see.
John Kreese. I'm on the run. I just hit the bank, English bank. They were very nice. They made me some tea while I was waiting for my getaway car. And it was really just a precious experience. They made sure I had enough money because gas is so expensive here in England that they made sure I had enough gas money to make my getaway. But the people are so very kind. I'm here with the Lost Boys. Hawk and Peyton, they came with me. Billy was busy, and Ralph was busy. So we had a really good time. We got a nice car to get away, and then we got here to Never Neverland. It's one of my favorite places. We're on our way to Ireland because we can sort of.
I think this was Martin just randomly posted this now. I think he posted this like probably after Wales. So yeah, that's interesting. That's funny though. He said he put found footage, maybe deleted scene from season 5. That's funny. Okay, I love Martin. He looked like Charlotte. Oh, thanks. Appreciate that. When do you think Barnes will feature mid-season? Well, there's something that gives it away, but I'm not going to say when, but it's kind of like makes sense. Because when did we see Chosen? It was the end of episode 4, wasn't it? And he goes, Daniel-san. So it's got to be that. It might be end of episode, and we might see him episode 3 or 4. That might be when we see him. Schlossberg hinted it. Sloshyberg. Sloshy. Do you want to get a sloshy? Sounds like, a slushy drink? That's what sloshy sounds like. Bad joke, I know, okay. So, oh yeah, you guys saw in the trailer, Eli's got like a lotus flower on where he had his tat. Sarah, it's just Cobra Kai words. Check her out on Instagram. She does some great poems about Cobra Kai. Really smart, really creative. Check her out. Did Eli get his new tattoo done at Rico's? Is the dude alright? And then John said Eli's lol to Rico. It's not Rico's fault. Eli made some misguided tattoo choices. And he's gone back there a lot. I mean, he does it for free as well, I'm sure. All the other stuff. Okay, so this is just something funny from Jon Hurwitz about the nickname Dimitri gets meat. But yeah, we'll move on to this one. There is another tweet we need to talk about, but I'll probably do more in-depth detail on it. This user said about what was it writing like for Johnny and Chosen when they were meeting for the first time, and John said like from the moment they made Cobra Kai, like they literally have been talking about how Johnny and Chosen like interact on screen, and like the experience is insane, like the instant chemistry it had and everything. Honestly, like I think like Johnny and Chosen's chemistry is going to be funny because like they're essentially the same person. It's just that Chosen had been in Miyagi-Do and Johnny wasn't in Miyagi-Do. I think basically they'll have like a scene where they joke about they were both like bullies to Daniel at one point, and just it'll be funny them like just getting on like that and them going to that Cobra Kai dojo together. That's going to be badass. Like, yeah, I mean, definitely something happened to Daniel. That's why they're going. But I can't wait, and I'm so glad Yuji's back. I mean, when I was in LA for that Cobra Kai Live and Badass event, seeing Yuji appear when after Thomas Ian Griffith's message that he had up on the projector played, it was just fascinating to see Yuji there because like they played the Terry Silver message. He was acting like Terry Silver, and then we just see Yuji come out of nowhere. It was so cool. Okay, that's interesting one. Hard to top off finales, but so many episodes and even small moments that guys and I can't stop talking about. Yeah, I mean, John's not going to tell you a specific episode just because, like, it probably ruins certain things, but yeah. Oh, someone said, where is Stingray? Where is this man? John said, bouncing back from a brutal silver beatdown and deserving an Emmy for his performance in the new Apple miniseries Blackbird. Oh, yeah. Paul Walter Hawes is killing it. And I am so excited that this man that plays Stingray, Paul Walter Hawes, is coming to Liverpool in November. So I will be meeting him in a few months, which is going to be exciting. It's probably going to be hilarious meeting him. Oh, someone deleted the tweet on this, but I believe the person asked about the Mexico stuff, like how long it will be. John said that we're in Mexico long enough for us to tell compelling and entertaining stories of those characters. I assume that Mexico stuff ain't going to be longer than 3 or 4 episodes. Like, I think max 3 episodes, it makes sense. Yeah, the Mexico stuff, like, I don't honestly see that lasting very long because it's very straight to the point. So how many episodes do you guys think the Mexico stuff will be? So that'll be very, very interesting. Yeah, 2 to 3. I mean, 2 probably is a bit. I think 2 might be too rushed. I think 3 episodes is good enough. 4 might make sense as well. Yeah, 3 to 4 within that range is pretty good. I think they're around that much. I don't see it going all the way to like, episode 5. I think that's too long. I think the mid-season will be like Miguel and Robby really interacting as well. All right, next tweet. What was your favorite shot from the Cobra Kai Season 5 trailer and why? John said, love many silver at the private airport, Johnny Chosen entering the dojo and back-to-back. Russo also, I think the Johnny Chosen thing is probably my favorite from that trailer as well. Just badass. And obviously Robby and Miguel fighting. the LaRusso Auto War Room, Kim in front of the fist, Kenny's kick, Daniel looking badass, Seal of Cobra Kai shoes. Oh, I love this show. This trailer is just amazing. Honestly, that was badass. This is a good question as well. Someone asked if like episodes of season 5 are longer than previous seasons and season 4. But John said that the episodes are similar length to season 4, but that he's pretty sure that the finale is the longest episode. He said it feels like a movie. Oh my god, this is gonna be crazy. I have a feeling that the last episode for season 5 is gonna kind of emulate the way Stranger Things' last episode went, because that was a movie. It's a very long episode, but it felt like a movie. Perhaps they're doing the same thing with season 5, like it's feeling like a movie, which I think is going to be epic if we get a finale that feels like a film. I'm wondering how long the finale will be then. If it's an hour, I will be so over the moon. But if it's like an hour and a half, oh my god, that would be insane, because I wouldn't really expect it to be that long. But the last episode, that was the last finale we had for season 4 was about 47 minutes. So, you know, I reckon an hour would be amazing. But I'm excited to see that. Oh, this is a really good question. Someone asked about Miguel's story being a focus, and John said that season 5 has oodles of Miguel and Sholo, delivers an awesome performance on so many levels. Oh. You know, one of my favorite arcs will probably be the Miggy one, because I just feel there's so much weight to it. But I'm looking forward to every arc we see this season. Everyone's got a struggle. There's something pretty crazy going on in the valley with Terry Silver. So, you know, I kind of hope we just see like so much emotion from this story. I think Jon Hurwitz said it was like a multi-faceted roller coaster, which is like, it means it's so much, so complex. Miguel's story is definitely going to be very complex, but I think every character this season will have very complex arcs. Like Daniel, I'm really looking forward to his. The whole Daniel Silver arc is going to be very interesting. Chosen this season, really looking forward to that. Sam and Tori, how they feel about everything after the tournament. Like, there's so much interesting stuff going on. But we know Miggy is going to be back and better than ever. Oh, I love this question. I think, yeah, CVO asked it because he said, is Sensei Kim Dae-yoon more evil than Terry Silver himself? John says depends on your definition of evil, but I wouldn't mess with her. Oh. I mean, she could be as evil as Silver or worse. So, like, basically like a female version of him. But who knows? She could make Terry Silver look like nothing in terms of being scary. But I think they're definitely going to see a really insane side. Well, in the teaser, even in the season 5 teaser we saw in May, Tori is punching a cinder block. It's not wood. It looks like cinder block or stone or something. And Sensei Kim is literally across the arms. She's looking at Tori, so she's clearly telling Tori to do this. It's crazy. This is just something funny about Robby's name. Well, they wanted a similar name to Johnny, so they called him Robby. I love the name Robby. I think it works. But Tori is named after Robert Mark Kamen's daughter. And if you don't know who Robert Mark Kamen is, but you should know, he is the creator of Karate Kid. And he is the legend that created this whole thing. But he, basically, they named Tori after his daughter, which is cool. And yeah, that's really it. That's all it is, but looking forward to it. I'm super excited, guys. Now we can just get to your questions, I guess. like Cindy Mamba said, Sensei Kim is going to be like the Bellatrix Cobra Kai. I swear, if she does anything like Bellatrix did, I will be mad, because Bellatrix is like, she's just a next level nasty. And when I watched that scene with like Sirius Black and then what she did, I don't think as a kid, I don't think anything made me as angry as like that scene in a film. It was so annoying. I don't want Kim becoming the main villain. It's got to be Silver, but I don't think she'll be the main villain. I think they could build her up to being a bigger villain though in the future. But it's Silver. Like, Silver's only really got back now. So I assume 5 and 6 will be really Silver awakening. 4 was kind of him coming back to the series, you know. It's the same with Kreese. He thrived in, you know, 3 and 4, but in 2, he had to return to Cobra Kai. So, you know, they got to reintroduce the character and nuance them, and then like we basically got the evolution of the character in the following season. So, but yeah, I mean, Silver's definitely the main guy right now. Yeah, interesting. Want to see Miguel from season 2 come back in season 5, and hoping the focus will be on Miguel like how it was in season 1 and 2. See, the thing is, I think we will get a lot more with Miguel, but it's so much still going on in the season, so we will get a lot with him. But there's also other big arcs going on, but I think his is going to be one of the main ones for sure. But yeah, I think I just want more from him as well, because season 4 they really sidelined him. Kind of wish they did more with him and Robby last season. They did a lot with Kenny, which I understand he's a new character, but I think sometimes too much screen time for him. But I guess the reason why they built Kenny up so much is because he's gonna become like Silver's #1 student, because Tori ain't gonna stay in Cobra Kai by the end of season 5. But I think we'll also get a scene with, I mean, Kenny's obviously been built up to this being this character, so it explains why they did so much with him in season 4. Might as well stop sharing that. Why am I so zoomed in? Hold on. Hope we get more Eli and Hawk in season 4. I'm sure we will. I'm sure we will. I mean, I think his arc, Jacob Bertrand did speak of it vaguely after season 4. So season 5 is going to be interesting for Hawk, because he's in a situation where he's like the main Miyagi-Do student, because obviously Sam's kind of probably going to take a break from karate, but she'll still be in Miyagi-Do, of course, just that she's probably done with karate from now. Just needs a break. Needs a break from it. Yeah, as RJ would say, Sam is the GOAT, so she'll come back. She ain't the GOAT, though. But yeah, gotta love Mary Mauser. Who gets the F-bomb this season? Honestly, I think maybe one of the adults. It'd be funny if Terry Silver got it. Or Kenny. I mean, Silver, Kenny. Imagine Daniel. I mean, Johnny always, like, he's very likely to say it. Or maybe one of the younger characters. Would be funny if Bert just said it. Someone. If Chris said it while he's in prison, that would be quite funny. We'll see, but yeah, I'm sure we'll get some stuff. Hold on. I'm kind of Oliver. I'm kind of confused what you mean by this. Miguel Story is not needed to dive more into him after Mexico. I'm kind of confused. That kind of doesn't make sense. Oh, even if Miguel doesn't fight in there, I think Johnny's going to confront an MMA fighter because in the teaser, there's that guy that like stops him, and like him and Robby are in there looking for Miguel. I reckon that will be Johnny fighting because you see the scene of Johnny kicking him and fighting him. I think Johnny's gonna win that fight, but it's an MMA fight because the guy would know MMA. He'd be kicking Johnny's ass. I'm just wondering how would Johnny win that, because that dude's gonna be like an MMA professional. It's just gonna be crazy, guys. Hold on. Just gotta check something. For people that have just come in now, we just read a bunch of updates from Jon Hurwitz on Twitter. If you want to go back early in the stream, you'll see what we spoke about. For plot, Johnny has to beat him, yeah. It just wouldn't make sense him losing now because of what's going on. Unless he's supposed to get beaten up and then he still finds Miguel, so... Oh, they could do that, but Miguel doesn't fight MMA, but he would still put up a good fight, but that would be crazy. It would look sick, but why would he be fighting? Like, what would he be getting up to and stuff? W stream, thank you. Yeah, he still comes out on top in the ways. He's got the heart of a champion, like when he doesn't give up. I don't know about that, CVO. I mean, that was a pretty good episode. The fight they had was actually quite good as well. The ending was funny. But it depends. Like, Miguel's father, from right now, we don't know if he does fight, but he probably owns or runs that fight club thing. Because we see them in the trailer together. I think we'll see how they go about it. I just can't see I can't honestly see him, like, it just happens so quickly if his dad's teaching him this stuff. Unless his dad tricks him, maybe. I honestly think season 5 will be as dark, or maybe more dark than season 3, because season 4 was setting up to it. But season 5 is, yeah, it's definitely going to get darker, I think. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I haven't ranked all the season 4 episodes, but one or two of you saying about season 4 episode 5 sucked. I don't think it was a bad episode necessarily. Maybe just not as strong as the others, but I need to rewatch it to see how I feel. My favorite season in Cobra Kai, I think I'd really like 3, but I think 4 had moments that made it my favorite. I like every season though; they're all great, all different reasons. But yeah, it's a really strong show. That's how much I love it. H&M, why would Robby Sam be doing the will technique for the examiners? Part in the competition at the tournament, perhaps. Kenny and Carla also teaming up with CKS. It appears there'll be 2 and 2s. I think they're getting assessed, and I've got this big theory about it. I don't want to talk about it on stream because I have a video lined up for that as well. But I don't think they're part of All Valley or anything. I think it's something bigger than that. But you know what? Yaya joining the dojo, that would be a big spoiler for season 5. If she is, I'm going to be... whoever has Yaya on the side is immediately the winners. Everybody in the stream comment, Yaya is the GOAT. Because she is the GOAT. Everybody comment, Yaya is the GOAT. Yeah, we all miss Mr. Miyagi. I was actually rewatching I was rewatching Karate Kid 2 and 3 the other day. And damn, a lot of the scenes of Miyagi got me. And I'm normally fine with them, but yeah, the scene with him losing his father, that was tough. And Miyagi's such a great character. I really hope we see a prequel spin-off on him. I really deserves it. It'd be so cool to see how his journey was, with the whole stuff with Okinawa. I really want to see young Miyagi and Sato and everything like that. Everyone's saying Yaya's the GOAT. Yaya isn't a dojo, but if she did, it would definitely be oh my god, Yaya would be the best sensei of all. Is there going to be new photos tomorrow? Okay, guys, it's actually a good question. Every week up until Cobra Kai season 5, we're getting stuff. Perhaps, because now it's Tuesday, because it's midnight here, perhaps we're going to get some new photos, because every Tuesday, it seemed, for the last 2 weeks, we've been getting stuff. We got the trailer on the Tuesday, we got something else on the Tuesday, the week before. We're getting something. So guys, hang in there. I mean, it's not long until season 5, but yeah, we've got quite a lot of stuff coming up. I'm definitely going to be doing some streams right before season 5 drops. So I will be doing a pre-season 5 stream. My last one before we will, obviously you guys watch it, and I'll do a watch party for the first episode. And yeah, it's going to be really fun. I'm excited. That is going to be so fun when we see that. So yeah, really looking forward to it. But Yaya kills Terry Silver. I mean, Yaya could save the Valley. Who knows? This question, I'll finish off in this question. Who could possibly die in season 5? Now, I think Kreese could die. I think it might be building up to it. He might sacrifice himself to stop Silver. Maybe he really gets redeemed because of stopping Silver. Or that happens that could happen by the end of the show. The whole thing about Chosen dying, that has to be only if they write it, his arc very well in season 5 and it's deserved, because I don't want them killing Chosen. I would be so gutted if they kill him off, but if it's a very honorable thing, yeah. But if he dies very cheaply, and that's how they kind of leave season 5 and going into season 6, that's going to be really annoying. I hope they don't kill him, but maybe there's a reality check that Daniel might have to deal with this stuff more than just with Chosen. I just don't want him dying. Why bring Chosen back when he's already shown honor with Daniel helping him in season 3? He's already come to the Valley to help him. You don't need to kill Chosen to make it that he owed Daniel so much still. like Daniel's forgiven him. I just think all the stuff with my camera's going out of focus. For God's sake. Okay, there you go. So like, I think just don't kill him off. Keep Chosen for. If you kill him off, at least it being in the last season of Cobra Kai, the final series, the final season. Don't do it now. Happened again. Yeah, I really just don't want them to kill him just like that. He's come back. You know, he only was in season 3 for a few episodes. He ended season 4, bringing him in season 5. I'm hoping he gets a lot of screen time. Ralph Macchio did say he plays a big role, so I can't wait to see that. But let's not kill him. Let's not go that way, because you can build up to that for the future, maybe. But too soon, I think. Honestly, I reckon Stingray could also die this season, because his place in the show, or a lot of people have said, he's always around the youngsters and stuff. But I just think with Stingray, like, maybe there's no way out for him. Maybe he reveals everything. But Silver is so mad that he basically ends up like killing Stingray, which would be pretty insane. But I can see a scene like Terry Silver beats him up really badly, or the senseis do, and then basically Stingray is like dead. I just think maybe he could die this season. Killing him would be very dark. I mean, seeing Terry Silver beat the hell out of him was very dark. But I don't think killing Chosen is like the way you go about it. I think I'd rather they kill off Stingray than they kill off Chosen or Kreese. Especially now. I don't know why this shit keeps happening. It's so annoying. Like, literally what someone just said now. Shamoon's camera just now was the death for season. Yeah, that's the death of season 5. But no, I think Stingray would make sense. If what Brooks wanted to spawn Cobra Kai and Silver tells Kyle to kill him, then I mean, that would be too super dark. Honestly, that'd be way too dark if they did that. But Brooks and Cobra Kai, I think we might see Brooks. He might have joined the Cobra Kai dojo because there's so many now in the valley, so he might be in Cobra Kai. But we'll see next season. Yeah, my camera was literally like the season 5 death in a sense. Stingray worked so hard to make Cobra Kai. Yeah, but the thing is, if Silver finds out, he basically snitched on him or told certain characters, whoever he tells. If it's the kids, if it's like Johnny and Daniel, then something's gonna happen. But like, yeah, I reckon like that's possible. But guys, it's been an hour. It's been a blast with you guys. I will do loads of more videos on the season 5 stuff we saw, because I got way more to go into detail. Smash that like button. Comment your thoughts down below and what you want to see next. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. With all notifications turned on, we are so close to 54K, so smash that subscribe button. And follow me on Instagram, Cobra Kai Nation YT. I also have Twitter. It's called Cobra Kai Nation. I have TikTok, Cobra Kai Nation YT. Actually, no. No, it is Cobra Kai Nation YT. Just type in Cobra Kai Nation on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. You will find me. Follow me. Love you guys. Have a great one. And don't forget this little clip.
I'm coming for you, bitch.
Hello?
Hey,